Donating me helps good.
Okay, let's go. Hey, this isn't ideal. You know, it's not. But here we are. Here we are. My radio just keeps coming on. Bless it.
Permission, please.
I must be hitting something on the steering wheel. Oh my gosh. Anyways, listen, let's talk about it. We are back. We are saying so, and we're doing that because it matters, because people need to hear from us, right? We overcome the enemy by the blood of the Lamb, Jesus, which we're celebrating this weekend, right? His resurrection, that blood of the Lamb. That's exactly the resurrection. That's what we're talking about. We overcome him, blood of the Lamb, and the word of our testimony. So it's what we're doing. God has redeemed my life from the hand of the enemy, and therefore, I have a voice to share about that redemption. That's what I'm going to do. So listen, that comes from Psalms chapter 107, verse 2. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for being here. Those that are returners, that's the biggest compliment that you can give me, is that you return to keep listening to what I'm posting on Thursdays. So thank you so much for that. And I always pray that it ministers grace unto the hearers. So I pray that as you hear whatever I'm sharing, you'll get a little chuckle, and you'll that it will minister grace unto you. That means it'll uplift your spirits a bit. It will encourage you a bit, and it will remind you that you're not alone. You're not alone. We're in this life together. No one's perfect, and no one has it figured out either. So let's talk about my setup. I'm going live. I'm in my car. I'm not in Webster County. So here's the deal. Here's where I'm at tonight. Had some technical difficulties with the old Dell computer. I think that we've got it worked out though. Okay. So I couldn't upload a video last night. Couldn't get it done today. So now it is 5:06 on Thursday evening, and here was my choices. I can say, forget it and skip this week. Wait till everything's repaired and get back in action next week. But is that consistent? No. And I have committed to being consistent. And here's the thing. No one is going to show up to my channel expecting perfection. Do you know me? So, listen. So, we're in it. We're in the car again, and we are just doing something a little different. Let me check something. Hang on, you'll see my big hand in your face. Hey, so I wanted to tell you that, I wanted to tell you something. I don't know. Anyways, there's some people that are commenting, and I don't know that they're real people. I think they might be bots. But anyways, here's the deal. Someday, there'll be like a little team of people that we are working together to get this word out to you. And someday, there'll be someone that edits and someone that makes this channel aesthetically pleasing. And someday we won't have problems with the audio. We won't have problems with any of it. It will flow smoothly. And when that day arrives, you will get to say, hey, I was with her from the beginning. I remember when she filmed in front of the ugly curtain, she switched curtains, and it was the wrinkled curtain, and then she switched to the other side of the room, and when she recorded in her car, like, you'll be able to look back and say, oh, sis has came a long ways, right? So we're in this together, so I appreciate your patience while we're doing this. So here's what I want to share with you today. I'm going to try to make it short and sweet since it's later in the day. I read a devotional this week. Now, I've shared this devotional in the past, probably some of my earlier videos, and I love it. I love this devotional. It's called Settle My Soul, 100 Quiet Moments to Meet with Jesus, a Pressing Pause devotional. It's by Karen Ehman and Ruth Schwenk. I don't know how to say their last names, but I'll put them in the show notes, okay? Let me give you a little look-see. Sure, it's going to be backwards. Sure it is, because we're going to make the best out of what we have. But this devotional, I love it. I highly recommend it. It's a light kind of devotional, but it's still good. It's still good, and it directs you to the Word of God. So I always tell people when you're using a daily devotional, when it has scriptures in it for you, maybe one or two, open your Bible and go to those scriptures. Read those scriptures, read a few before it, a few after it. Some Bibles also will have like headings in certain sections of the chapters, so read those, okay? Yeah. But for today, I'm excited about this devotional and this challenge that I'm going to issue to you. I'm super excited about it. And I think maybe that's why the enemy didn't want this message to get out there, but he's defeated. I got to crack my window. I'm burning up. So anyways, here's the gist of what we're going to talk about. She labels this devotional, tonight's devotional, she labels it noticing your necessary people. Noticing your necessary people. And I love it. So she talks about how her kids, they got together and picked up some little goodies, like a little gift, but then some balloons and confetti and different things. And when Mr. Brown came to their house, they had Mr. Brown Day. Who's Mr. Brown? Their postman. I love it. He is their mail carrier. So that is a necessary service that they receive daily, and Mr. Brown provides that service to them. And Mr. Brown provides it with a smile and with patience when the kids want to say hello and such. And so she made a Mr. Brown Day. So when he came, he was surprised, and he had like a little drink and some snacks with him, and the kids gave them their gifts that he had purchased for him. And they celebrated and acknowledged what Mr. Brown means to their family. Without Mr. Brown's services of providing the mail, they wouldn't get their mail every day. So I love that. So as she went on through the devotional, it says that we're not just saying that we love people, but we're really showing people that we love them, that we see them, that we acknowledge them, and we're thankful for what they bring to our lives. So I love that. So here's what we're going to do. I mean, I love it. This just stirred me up and got me all sorts of excited. She says to focus on the people that provide necessary services, daily necessary services. Like if you have a mail carrier that brings the mail to your house, or someone that comes on a regular basis maybe and mows your lawn, or a parking attendant if you park every day for work. You know, those are necessary services that are provided on a pretty much regular basis, let's say. And so I want to partner with that thought. And here's my thought on it, okay? People in our lives, now this won't be on a daily basis per se, but on a regular, frequent basis. People that are in our lives that contribute good to our life. And maybe it's by providing a service. Maybe it's by you just happen to get to work at the same time as this person every day, and they're going to one office or one level of the building, and you're going to another. So there's someone, and they always greet you with a good morning or a smile, or maybe they'll bring you a coffee once in a while or something, but they contribute good to your day on a regular basis. So let's challenge ourselves to recognize, to acknowledge these people in our lives. Let's do that, right? So I thought about some people, and you don't have to, listen, I get it. Money's tight for everyone. I know. We're going to have 2 cars in the shop here in just a few hours. And, yeah, I'm going to leave that right there. So anyways, you don't have to necessarily buy a gift for them. And if you want to, you know, I love confetti, and I love balloons, and I love gifts. I do. I love them. But you don't necessarily have to go that route, but you can. You certainly can. But what I'm going to challenge anyone that listens to this video this week is to acknowledge these people and let them know that you appreciate what they bring to your life, or you appreciate them, you see them, you recognize them, right? So here's some ideas of what I'm going to do. Okay, here's some ideas of some people and what I'm going to do. More often than not, and this is a habit I really need to break, and I have failed when I've tried a few times in the past, but you always have a new chance, right? You always have a new opportunity to do the right thing and make a better choice. However, it's probably not going to be tomorrow, because I call her my little lunch lady. The restaurant I sometimes order lunch from delivers to my office, so I don't have to get out and go get it. But I'm just going to go with first names. Linda the lunch lady, right? She delivers our lunch frequently, and she always does it. She's very nice. If it's missing something, she goes back and gets it. She's just very helpful and pleasant, and that's a service that takes a weight off of me. I don't have to go out and whatever the weather conditions are, or if I'm in a training, I don't have to leave and run out and grab lunch. And yes, I know I could bring my own. That's always the goal, but we're going to celebrate Linda for now. Okay, we're going to celebrate Linda. So she's like, this author describes them as a necessary person. I'm going to describe them as she's someone that brings good into my life, right? So Linda, I was thinking about too, the staff of the Webster Go Mart. And I only pinpoint that specific store because I'm through there so much. All the Go Marts are good to me that I stop at. The staff at the Cowan, there's one over at, I think it's Nettie, that I stop at, and some different ones. But specifically the one in Webster, because I'm through there. That's where I work. So 5 days a week, I go past that Go Mart. I'm going to say 3 to 4 of the 5 days that I pass it, I'm in that Go Mart. Oh gosh. So anyways, usually using my rewards though, but the staff of that Go Mart, they always greet me. There's always pleasantries exchanged. They're friendly if I need help, if I mess up the card reader, whatever it is. That group there they contribute good to my life, right? So that's oh my gosh, if you all have been here anytime at all, you have heard me speak about Amanda at McDonald's drive-thru in Summersville. Precious. She is precious. Every customer feels like super special, and you're her only customer. I'm sorry, I don't know if that showed up on the screen, but every customer feels like you're a special customer, you're her only customer. She just is so kind and cheery and chipper, and she's great. I absolutely love her. So she contributes good to my life, and especially, when I go to the next window and they hand me out that large Coke Light Ice, right? So I was also thinking about Camden Clinic, their receptionists. They take such good care of me and my family. They get us in. They're pleasant on the phone. I also interact with them for work purposes, and they're always very helpful. They contribute good to my life. No, I may not interact or necessarily see each of these people that I'm mentioning every day, but it's frequently. And the interactions I have with them, very pleasant and helpful and just nice and kind. So those are people that bring good into my life. Let's see. Oh, the cashiers at the Family Dollar. I'm in there a lot too. Again, I can walk right over from work. I'm right next to them. Jiminy, I'm in there a lot. And of course, I'm using that $5 off coupon on Saturdays also. So I just want you to think about the necessary people, or people that provide a service, or people that you just see and interact with on a regular basis that bring good to your life and to your day. I challenge you this week to acknowledge them. Maybe that's a card, maybe it's a gift card, maybe it's a coffee, but please make sure it's some sort of acknowledgement, like a compliment. Hey, thanks for being so kind. Thank you for making every visit here pleasant and less stressful. And, hey, thanks for your help. Like, every time I call, you're always so helpful, and you're willing to get information to providers. And, you just really make being seen at this office an easier, much more pleasant experience. Acknowledge them. Give them a compliment. People don't compliment each other enough. And make sure it's sincere. Don't throw fake stuff around. Don't come at me with that. Don't come at me with any fake compliments. I'm not here for it. Be sincere about it, because these people are providing a service and they're choosing to do so kindly and make it pleasant, and you become like, you recognize each other. When I walk in to the staff at the Webster Go Mart, like, they know me by name. They know I'm going to punch in my rewards number. You know, they're patient with me. So just make sure that you express and you let these people in your life know that they are appreciated. Because honestly, don't we all want to feel and know that we're appreciated? I believe it's just part of our human design, right? So let's be mouths out there on the ground, letting people know how appreciated they are. And then here's what I would really like you to do. If you're watching on YouTube, when you watch this, come back and comment. You don't have to give the details or the names. Just say, hey, I did the challenge. I did the challenge. And if you want to share any of that with me, please do. You know, I thrive on those comments. I love them. But I want to share this with you. The author of this devotional, she put this in here and it really caught my attention. She said, noticing the people who provide necessary services in our lives shouldn't be an afterthought. We should show love to these necessary people, because when we do, we acknowledge the fact that all humans are created in the image of God. I love that. And that was the verse that she included. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. Now, I shared on my Instagram story, I don't know, a few days ago, I have been gobbling up that scripture, gobbling it up. So it's when God, it's during the creation, right? And so at one point in the creation, when he's done or so, people thought, he looked back at what he had created and he called it good. He was very pleased with it. Then the next day, he was like, hey, let's make some humans, right? Let me read that to you. Sorry, I should have had this open, but I'm working in my car. And I'm laughing about it. It's okay. Someday this will be a memory that we'll laugh about. We all start somewhere. So don't ever be ashamed of where you start at. All right, chapter 1. So in verse 25, it talks about him making the beasts of the earth, the cattle, everything that creeps. And so God saw all that he had created, and he said it was good. Then in verse 26, it says, then God said, let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish and over the sea, over the birds of the air, over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. Verse 27 says, so God created man in his own image. So we are created in the image of God. He created him male and female. He created them. Then God blessed them, and God said, be fruitful, multiply, and fill the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish in the sea and the birds of the air, everything that moves upon the earth. And then it goes on, and I'm not going to read verse 29, but you go read it. Verse 31, then God saw everything he had made, humans, male and female. He saw everything at this point that he had made, and he looked at it, and he said, indeed, it is very good. See how it went from good to very good? And that was on the 6th day. We know he rested on the 7th. So I read that for one reason. For one, we are all created in the image of God. So those people that are serving us, Lunch Lady Linda, Amanda at McDonald's, the group at Go Mart, the receptionist at Camden Clinic, and so many more I can think of. They and myself, we are created in the image of God, in the likeness of God. And we could stop there. That's what this author did. And that is the point of the devotional. Like, we get to notice, we get to put our love into action when we notice and we call to remembrance, hey, these folks, they're created in the image of God. You know, they are a reflection of the image of God. And I'm going to take it one step further. Now, I had a little different message to go along with this on my Instagram story, but here's like the shortened version. God looked at us, men and women, humans. He looked at us and said, indeed, very good. He looked over us and said, very good. So remember that. Don't let anyone ever convince you otherwise. You are very good. You are a very good creation. And the people that you're going to look at and acknowledge this week, I don't know any other word other than the necessary people. That's how she referred to them. But the people that bring good in your life, God sees them as very good. They are very good. So be encouraged in a couple ways. Be encouraged that you are created in the image of God and you are very good. He said so. God said so. So you're not your flaws. You're not all the wrongs. This is a truth I have to remind myself of often because I'm my own biggest critic. And if we're being honest, most people are. We're harder on ourselves than anyone else. Oh, wait, the devotional's taking a turn. It's getting a little too deep. We're going to keep it light for tonight, but we'll revisit this. So I just want to encourage you. You are very good. God says so. And the people that you're going to recognize and show your appreciation to this week, they are very good. They are very good. So I cannot wait to hear about it. Please let me know how it goes. Please let me know like what you did or how you did it and what their response was. And I mean, you don't have to go into super big details, but if you want to private message me, you can, because I love all the deets. But yeah, so be encouraged this week. Thanks for your patience. I'm filming in the car again, and I'm on live actually, but it will save as a recording. And remember this devotional. It's great. If you're looking for one to do in the mornings before work, or a quick something at lunch that you can grab and be encouraged, is called Settle My Soul, 100 Quiet Moments to Meet with Jesus, a pressing pause devotional. I'm just going to call them Karen and Ruth, and I will put their information in the show notes. But thanks, guys, for coming back. If you're new around here, thanks for being here, and come on back. I hope it's the first of many times. If you're encouraged by any of the videos that I share, you could do me a solid and subscribe to make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. And if you're on the podcast, make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Hit that thumbs up. That just lets me know you liked what you heard. Leave a comment of some sort. I love them. It helps me so much. But a very huge compliment to me is if you share it on your social media and encourage your friends and the people that are important to you to take a listen. Man, that means, like, sometimes I get teary-eyed. I'm not even kidding. When people share it, I'm like, oh, thank you. So, yeah, there you go. I share lots of different things on lots of different platforms: Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So you can find me there and follow along. You never know. Each platform is me. I always say, though, it's somewhat of a different version of me. Snapchat is memo mode most of the time, but I do love those filters, so it's a lot of just fun and foolery over there. TikTok, you never know. It's random thoughts. And I try to keep them encouraging, but I've been known to maybe voice a complaint or two. Instagram, I'm mostly on Instagram stories. They're stories, and it's a lot like what I share on here, but I'd be glad to have you there too. So, all right, let me know how it goes this week, and thanks for taking a chance on me. Yeah, better is coming, but we're sure grateful for where we're at right now. Okay, we'll do it again next week.